Welcome back this week. Mighty Plantain here, hitting you up with this week's beer review. Before we really get into it, hit me up down below with a like and a share if you're enjoying these videos, or even if you're not, give me a little attention. I need it. I can crave it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be out here doing it. Also, if you hit the subscribe button down there, you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. So if you really like the reviews or you find them informative or helpful in selecting your own brews, then hit me up and we'll keep you up to date. Also, while I'm on the subject, if you've got an idea for a beer that you want to see reviewed, especially if it's one that you've brewed yourself, let me know in the comments or in the email link. I'll see what I can do to track it down, or if it's a home brew, we'll see what we can do about getting some in my hands, and I'll give you some feedback and let you know what I think of it. Alright, so this week's beer is one I've actually been wanting to get on camera for a little while. It's part of Hibiscosity. I think I've adequately mangled the pronunciation of that Stochasticity project. Anyway, this one's called Hibiscosity. It's actually an ale brewed with hibiscus flowers and orange peel. Now, it's a pretty good beer. One of the most interesting things about it, however, is actually the color. And this is what I've been wanting to get on camera. Now, hopefully, this really comes through. Because you've seen a red ale, you've seen imperial red ales, you've seen red IPAs, a bunch of different red beers. But this is the first one I've actually noticed has a very, very rosy hue to it. It's pinkish. The red ales are red in the sense that they have like a weedy redness to them. But this actually has that hint of the red in the spectrum. Hopefully that comes through on the camera, because it is a very interesting color. And it's worth checking the beer out for that alone. I mean, Stone always makes a decent brew anyway, and this one takes a couple of very unique ingredients in there, the hibiscus, and that's very forward. I usually don't talk about the beers before tasting them, but I've actually had this one before. It's mostly because of the interesting color and the fact that it's a rather unique beer that I wanted to get a review in. Actually getting hints like an iced tea with a little bit of a floral scent to it. And that's mostly what it reminds me of. It is like an iced tea kind of smell. And that's the unique flavor right there. It's very citrusy, a little bit bitter. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with the hop varieties. However, the orange peel and that hibiscus flower, I think, is really imparting most of the bitterness there. Because as it rolls off the tongue and you get it coming back up with the aroma, you're getting a lot of very floral notes in there. And it's a very interesting and unique taste. I mentioned the iced tea aroma to it earlier, and there is a bit of a tea flavor to it. And so it's more like a citrusy, floral tea, and I'm not getting a lot of the traditional beer taste. So just because it's very unique and very interesting, I'm going to rate it at about a 4 out of 5. I really want to give it a 4.5, but it's not as smooth and easy to drink as I'd like to see. Now that comes a lot with a lot of your beers with the unique flavors, or the more intense flavors. So I really want to give it that 4.5 out of 5. But if I could sip it or just take it down a lot easier, then I probably would bump it up there. But for now, I'm going to sit at a 4. I might change my mind in the future, because it is a very good beer. But you should definitely check it out, if for no other reason than for the unique experience of it. But yeah, definitely if you track it down, pick up a bottle, check it out, let me know what you think. Until next time, cheers.